So, you are a dog. I am the Batman. I'm not really great with animals.
Yeah, I'm not really great with people. Probably because of my traumatic puppyhood.
As a child, my family was taken from me.
As a puppy, I was taken from my family.
So I steeled myself.
My emotions always in check.
No one ever getting past my impenetrable defenses.
Nah, what the heck?
That can't be sanitary. Every day, me and Suits hang out.
You literally worship the ground that dude walks on.
Technically, he flies.
Batman works alone, except for Robin and Alfred, Commissioner Gordon, my IT crew, whoever Morgan Freeman played.
What do I have here?
Squeezy Bruce!
Squeezy what?
That better be a licensed toy or I will freak out.
TV night. Time for my favorite show with my bro in my trapo. Huh? Pretty dressed up for the British Bake Off. But you know what? It makes sense. This is the season finale. You have a date on Bake Off night? Listen, it is Pie Week. What's gotten into you? Bad owner.
Wake up, buddy. It is walk o'clock.
Maybe I should let him sleep.
Okay.
Everybody jump! And I'm up. Okay, we'll go for a walk.
I have an owner, and he's Superman.
Let me just iron that out. They should call me Iron Man. No, my dog's the best, but he's not the greatest with other animals.
What is new with you, fellow normal dog?
I bit the FedEx guy the other day.
Who is he working for? General Zod? The Legion of Doom?
FedEx.
Of course, the Federation of X's. Not to be trusted.
What is taking my owner so long?
Well. If it isn't the Justice League.
Superman?
What's going on?
You're super strong. I should be a lot more dead right now, right?
My best friend is in danger, and you have to help me.
Well, we're just a bunch of shelter pets. But they're stronger than you think.
The mighty Oink! I didn't see anything. Show on wheels.
Where the heck am I?
Indestructidon.
Great. I'm the only one who didn't get any superpowers.
When one has an abundance of power, they have a certain duty to use that power to...
Sorry, you were saying something?
How much did you have to drink?
I had 2 toilet bowls and a bidet. Bidet too, which is crazy. I didn't even know that was a thing, but it's like a dog water fountain.
Oh.
Out of the way, cat child. Ace, deploy canine shield.
What is a canine?
Evade! Excellent shielding. That seemed incredibly painful.
Anybody want to switch powers?
Hello.
Dude, we are all still muted. Quinny.
Hello, everyone.
No
Fine,
audio
it's
because we're
fine.
on mute.
All the audio is muted.
It's totally
Oh, you can tell it's a Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, how are we all?
Okay. Hello, welcome to the slightly late all-new Animates.
Yay!
I'm Will Bennett, happy to have you along for the next little while as we take a stroll through the best of Batmanimation with your favorite Batmanimates.
Yes.
Yeah.
Joining me today are the Penguin himself, David Quinn.
Oh man. Now I really wish I had something to chew on and a top hat and some stuff. Some scenery to chew on.
And of course, you can't talk about the Bat without a cat. And if you've seen her Catwoman cosplay or her Batgirl cosplay, like now you'll know the coolest cat in this town is, of course, Jill Breathlessness.
Thanks. I don't think I actually have ever done Catwoman cosplay.
I'm
Oh
pretty
no!
sure I saw it on Facebook somewhere, but
No,
maybe it
not
wasn't
me.
you.
Not me.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I mean, I looked it
Oh
up.
no!
Pretty sure it was you. Someone looks exactly like
Did it,
you in a
sir?
Catwoman outfit on a Facebook page called
Was there a deep
Breathlessness.
fake Jill somewhere?
I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure she
I'm
does
Ben
a great
Jilts,
Catwoman.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Also, technically, we're not allowed to use your real name, are you? Because that's your secret.
No, you
identity.
just doxed me. Thanks.
Oh, I'm sorry. Superhero doxing. I'm a dick.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
And Amy is off this month regenerating in a Lazarus pit, but she'll be back soon, and she's in the chat, so that's good.
Crazier than she was before. Great.
Yes. Now, throughout the show, feel free to jump in and join in the conversation on StreamYard. We're making the show much more about audience participation as part of the all-new Animates. So if we're talking about something and you're like, hey, I have 2 cents to do that, and your thoughts aren't completely offensive and horrible, then feel free to join
Those are
with
the only 2 prerequisites.
Yeah,
Yes.
literally.
Please don't be a racist scumbag
yeah.
and don't be a sexist moron. That's pretty
And
much
have
the
a
main-
valid opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will listen, but we might judge a little. And maybe the most exciting way we can use StreamYard this week, if everything works, is that, of course, we have our monthly game show, which you'll know about.
So
but this
excited.
month, everyone in the chat can join in from home and win actual Bat prizes.
Oh my god.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
My Batman showing. Oh, there he is.
I
Some
hope
of
they're
your Batman
officially
is showing.
licensed goods.
Otherwise, I'm going to freak out. Are they officially licensed, Will?
Sure. Yes, they are actually. There is nothing
Amazing.
from Wish
Oh,
Okay.
now I'm disappointed.
in the prizes you can win, but plenty to win and enjoy. We'll have fun along the way and hear about everyone's favorite Batman things as well.
Yay.
Shows. But first, oh wait a sec, I can share my screen now. It's gonna look bad. Now it's gonna look bad because I had to move it to my other computer, which
This is
doesn't
what we were
have
doing
the
while
fonts,
we were waiting to
right?
get ready.
Yeah, as per usual, everything that goes wrong is because of me.
No, it's because you're doing very complicated technical stuff.
Oh wait, can you flick me back to John Paul Valley
There you go.
quickly?
Oh, hang
Oh,
on.
no, we don't have sound. We've
It's
got
got
to
to
kick the
be, gotta be
alarm.
both of them.
Yes.
Wait.
So are you like?
Okay, I'm back. Back. I just have to quit and reopen that.
Okay. This is the technical
Okay.
stuff.
But first, though, it's time for a brand new segment of Animates.
I'm terrified.
Which I'll get to in a minute once Mr. StreamYard is back. Quinny, fill for me.
Okay, so one thing that I will say, if you do want to join in the StreamYard, I have put the link in there. If you come in at a time where we're in the middle of something, I may not add you directly into the stream. But if you've got something really important that you want to add or you want to throw it in, come on in. The link is there, and make sure that you've got a decent microphone or something like that, just so that we can hear you. Hey, and I think he's back. Is that you? I see you back. You've joined in. Okay.
I'm back.
Amazing. So we've got a lot of Bat stuff to talk about this week. going way back, like, if you go back to Batman, technically Superman was the first one to get all that good animated cool shit. The Fleischer
Yes.
Superman shorts from 1938, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
But Batman, actually, they never really did the animation stuff for him until the 60s, if memory serves. That's when, they started around the same time as them doing the Adam West Batman and stuff, was when we started to get Batman animated stuff.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it was very much in the same vein as that. So, am I going to share your screen? Is that what we want? Look at it.
It's working.
Amazing. Yay.
Did it work?
It looks like it's working.
Oh, it's
there
animated.
you go.
Amazing. Oh, holy shit.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. So now it's time for our brand new segment. Oh, wait a sec. Turn you down.
No, you turned yourself down. We can't hear you at all.
Yeah, you muted yourself. Got to put the other screen on, Quinny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. That one.
You got it.
Right.
You got it. It's time for
Very
the
difficult.
focus group.
Okay.
Okay. Focus group. I'm focusing.
Yeah. Each month on Animates, we're going to be working together to create an animated series together.
Oh.
The catch is each of our decisions has to go through one of the most dastardly, toxic focus groups of Hollywood execs that has ever existed.
Oh, God.
Will we be able to put lipstick on a pig, or will it turn into the most horrific monstrosity in animated history? We're starting this month with our focus group approved main characters that we've been cleared to make the heroes of our show. So
Okay.
here we go. The heroes of
I
our
don't know how
show.
this
So
is
we're going
gonna
to
work.
discuss the two options and then we'll vote on which one. And then each week we'll add a different element to the show. And by the end of the year, we'll have a whole animated monstrosity show that we can go like, wow, what is this show that we've made together over the months?
Okay.
That sounds fucking cool. Kind of weird. I'm into it.
Yeah. Okay. So our focus group approved heroes are either a group of down on their luck dingoes who have a craving for asparagus, or the residents of a retirement village who suddenly get isekai'd into a sexy spy adventure, but they don't know how to use any gadgets, drive, or shoot a gun.
That one. I really want that one.
Like, and just checking, we are the focus group. Is that right?
Well, we're like the writers' room who has been given the like we have been given the two options from the focus group of what we're allowed to put in our show or not. We've in secret given them all these, and these are the two choices we have for what we're allowed to actually put in.
Amazing. Well, like Predakanga's like, how is that not already a show? It feels like it should be an anime. Especially given Japan's aging population. I feel like, yeah. Well, in a way, I guess
isekai is like, it's super popular.
Okay, explain to me, the complete fucking idiot when it comes to what isekai means.
So isekai is basically a Japanese word for another world. And basically it's any kind of show where the main character gets transported from their normal world into some kind of other world. So there are shows like,
Sword Art Online.
Oh, now I'm a spider on a web, and that's it. And it's just someone who's being put in the body of a spider in the fantasy world. Or there's a show called Overlord where this guy gets sucked into his computer and then he's all of a sudden like a demon overlord in a computer game.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So basically they become super spies, but they don't know how to do any super spy things because they're still their normal selves from the real world.
Okay. I just want to go back to the first part just briefly. The dingoes.
Yes, the group of down on their luck dingoes who have a craving for asparagus.
Explain to me the asparagus.
It came from the focus group, man. I think vegetables are hot right now.
Okay. Okay. So is there anything about the fact that when you eat asparagus, your pee smells funny? Is there anything to be dug out of that storyline?
Yeah, I think they have a thing for old people whose pee also smells funny. So
okay. So Jill, I'm not getting a strong feeling for the dingoes from you at all.
No.
No, it feels like the retirement village is the popular choice.
I quite like that one.
Okay. Yeah. I think so too. What do we have any kind of idea of characters that are within that? Do we have a cast of characters?
No. That's up to us later on.
It's just the premise.
We're just choosing
Today,
the premise this week.
premise.
Okay, right. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead. I'm getting excited.
Yeah.
I've got the idea. I love that somebody's like, it's the Abe Simpson one, and I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
I want to go to an isekai world. I can't. I'm into it. Yep. And I'm sorry, Rob, even though I do love the title A Dingo Stole My Focus Group, I don't think we're going to go with the dingo one. There has been some feedback from one of the other focus groups saying that they're concerned about the baby eating undertones. Yeah. So I think we can we all agree we're going with aging.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going with the residents of a retirement village who suddenly get isekai'd into a sexy spy adventure, but they don't know how to use any gadgets, drive, or how to shoot a gun.
Yeah.
I am going to just say I did notice that on the little worm thingy that we use for the focus group, the moment that you talked about elderly people and sexy spy adventure, the worm took a sharp downwards turn.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're in young bodies, just like, like they're still old people.
It's like that movie Cocoon. I'm into it. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
So
cool. Let's move on. Now it's time for everyone's favorite part of Animates, or at least mine, the amazing game show.
Yeah.
Yay!
Now, Quinny, open the StreamYard. Everyone, please, if you like, join in, and you have a chance to win a fabulous bat prize.
Okay, the link is now in the chat, so you are more than welcome to come on in, and I will add you to the thing. I have no idea how many streams we can have running at once because there is so much shit in here, and all of our slideshows and everything.
Yeah.
Ooh. So now
David Quinn, come on down.
Yay, I'm going to be Tony barbering all over the place. Yeah.
Jill, breathless listening. Yes, come on down.
That's me. Oh my God, it's me.
Yes. Is anyone in the StreamYard yet?
Nobody has joined us yet.
Oh no. Well, you're the first two contestants on The Price is Right.
Yay! Woo!
Cool.
I'm excited. I imagine there's a whole bunch of people going, shit, I wasn't expecting to be involved. Oh no.
Yeah, quick, get involved. Join the chat and you can win.
Yes, you can win actual on-brand prizes.
Yeah, licensed products up for grabs.
That's exciting.
But since Jill and Quinny are the first two to join, we'll add more people for round 2 and whatever. Let's take a look at the first prize up for bid tonight on The Price is Right. It's a set of erasers.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Make the
Batman
bad
themed
guys
erasers.
and your writing mistakes disappear with this set of 12 Justice League erasers. Each eraser is shaped like the logo of Superman, the Flash, Green Lantern, or Batman. Drop these Justice League party favors in each of your superhero goodie bags. 3 of each design are included.
I'm so excited.
It's Justice League erasers.
I'm
Okay,
glad you
whoever
called
gets
them
the
erasers, because if you call them rubbers, it's a totally different show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, whoever gets closest to the actual retail price without going over will win. David Quinn, what is your bid? I guess that's the logo now.
Right. Cool. Thank you. Well, I was like, the person
The
who's getting
what?
the prices will win David Quinn.
Oh
Right,
no,
that just sounded like
The-
oh
shit.
no,
the
the
Riddler has
Riddler is
stolen our
hacking
fonts.
our show. Yeah.
Gotta
Okay,
solve this
David
Riddler
Quinn.
trophy.
What is your bid for the set of 12 Justice League erasers, 3 of each superhero logo? 3 of each design.
I'm gonna say $6.50.
$6.50. Okay. Jill, what's your bid?
Can I get a closer look at that? I think they're like
You
right
can.
up to the camera.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I need detail on this. I need to know.
Okay. Yes, I'm gonna put in a bid
Good
of
quality rubber erasers.
$9.90.
$9.90.
Rob is putting a bid for $10.95.
Okay, we'll count it. Anyone else with a bid? We'll accept one more bid.
Kanga, Tari, Amy, anyone? We're taking bids.
Okay. We'll just well, anyway. So
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
420. 420. Okay. Unfortunately, everyone is overbidding in this occasion, so we'll wipe it clean.
Jesus.
What?
Oh.
It's cheaper
Okay,
than $4?
We need a cheaper bid than $4.20 for the set of 12 erasers.
Okay, but now people are getting involved. People are excited. They're like, oh, it's $8.88. It's $12. Okay, none of these
It's
above.
under
Okay.
420. It's under 420.
Okay, Rob, Adsky.
Rob's
Okay,
gone
Rob
$1.99.
is $1.99. Adsky $1.99. Quinny, what's your bid?
$1.69 for Adsky. Nice.
Okay, got it.
I'm going to go 85 cents.
Okay, and Jill.
I will go $1.50.
Oh,
$1.50.
Blue
Okay.
M&M has said 59 cents.
Okay. Actual retail price $2.49. Rob, you win the erasers.
Oh, hang on.
Wow. That's so cheap.
What was your bid, Jill?
$1.50.
Ah, bugger.
Yeah.
Here's $1.99.
Well
Okay,
done,
Rob.
Well done, Rob.
Rob, now play along in the chat or quickly hop into StreamYard if you can.
Rob has
but
joined
it's
in
fine.
the
Just,
past. I know he
just
can
play
do it.
along in the chat for now. It's time for us to play the dice game. And I'll show you how to play the dice game. It's very easy, Rob, to play along just in the chat. So don't worry about
So
that.
this is just for Rob, is it?
This is just for Rob, but everyone's welcome to play along and help at home because it's an audience participation game.
Excellent.
Okay. So we're going to play the dice game.
It's terrifying.
And here's the item that is you need to guess the price of to win. It's a diamond ring. CEO, playboy, billionaire, there's no end to your powerful traits, but the one that's most defining is the one you have to keep under wraps. This ring will give away your wealthy status, but not your secrets. made of black zirconium with .02 black diamonds and a Batman logo engraving. This Bruce Wayne inspired ring is 9 millimeters wide, featuring a comfortable fit and a machine finish. Lifetime limited warranty and a silicone band are included.
If you didn't tell me the size, I would have said it was a cock ring.
Yeah. You beat me to it. God damn it. I was like,
Although
I was about to say,
discriminate against the pencil dicks. Like,
yeah, I was looking at that thinking, oh, it's a cock ring, and then you said 9 millimeters, and I was like, I'm not saying that out loud now.
Okay.
Let
So
Jill do it
this
for
does
you.
not quite look exactly how we planned it to look, but this is the dice game. Okay, there are 4 dices. Each dice represents a number in the price of the diamond Bruce Wayne cock ring. It's not a cock ring, but we'll just, we'll play along. Okay, now Rob. Here we go. What we want. We're going to roll each dice, and then we will see if the number that you roll is the number in the price. That's great. You got the number in the price. But if it's not the number, you have to tell me if it's higher or lower. Okay? Got it? Higher or lower. Very easy.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
I'm excited for you, Rob. I was going to say I'm rooting for you, but suddenly it just went wrong with the ring and everything. It was just
okay.
I got scared.
Tell me when to stop the dice.
He could be a minute.
This is going to take a while. So how about we just randomize it for Rob, and then he can say higher or lower.
There we go. He said stop. You're good.
Okay, it's a 3.
So do you think it should be higher or lower than a 3?
Is the actual price of the ring a 3?
He says keep it.
Wait, no, why aren't you pressing, you dick? Unfortunately, due to technical concerns, I believe. Wait a sec. I'm gonna have to.
Stop too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll stop it in a second. Okay. It is actually
stop. Okay.
Yeah, it's actually a 3. So you got it right.
Yay!
Yeah. Okay. Second one. And
he said stop, so you can stop it whenever.
Yeah. Okay. Is it a 4?
That's a 5.
No, it is not a 5. It's not a 4. No, not a 5. So is it higher or lower than a 5?
And realistically, you've got a lot of lowers and only one higher, and there's a lower, says Rob.
It's a lower. Okay. Okay. Now, next dice.
Okay. I think yes. Now he said
2.
stop. Good.
It's a 2. Now, is the number a 2? Yes, it is. It is a 2.
Amazing.
Oh wow! Right.
Yeah. Okay. Now, last number. So it's coming down to the 5 and this last number. Okay, it's a 5. Is it higher or lower than a 5? It is not. It's not a 5.
So it's not a 5. So it's either higher or lower.
Higher or lower. Is it a 6 or is it below 5?
What do we think? Lower, says Rob.
Lower. Okay, the actual price of the diamond ring is 3,400. So that was lower. You're right. Oh, 1, and 12. You win.
Yay! I just as you know, I guess something akin to. Oh no, we've lost Jill.
Oh,
Jill's
no.
gone entirely. As something
No.
akin to the producer of this show, I didn't actually budget $3,000 for a ring. So
we're converting these prizes into points, and then the 2 highest point scorers will go into the showcase, and you'll get it.
okay, right. Okay.
Yeah. But you do win the actual bidding prizes.
Yay!
So
Well done.
if you message Quinny or the page or whatever, we'll get the erasers actually sent to you.
Yeah, send me a message, Rob, and I will work out how to get you back.
Yeah. Well, I'll post them. It's fine. I'll post them.
Okay. Look.
Yeah.
Once again, there's budget being spent here that I wasn't aware of. It's
It's
terrifying.
okay. It's all part of the show.
Okay. Cool.
Now it must be time for us to talk about actual Batman. So who's first?
Well, I don't know, because every time we've been doing this, it's been, the games have told us who's going first.
Okay, Jill, why don't you go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay, you ready? You want it up on the stream?
Yes, thank you. All right, let me get my document. Okay. We are talking my favorite and probably the greatest animated series of all time, Batman, the Animated Series. I apologize if I sound funny, if I'm talking too loud or anything, because it's really hard to hear in this thing. Okay, I'm just going to do my best.
So far, so good.
Just going to do my best. Okay, so this series takes influence from Tim Burton's live-action films, Batman and Batman Returns, and the acclaimed Superman theatrical cartoons produced by Fleischer Studios in the early 40s. It's developed by Bruce Timm, Paul Dini, and Mitch Bryan, and produced by Warner Brothers Animation. It originally aired in 1992 to 1995 with a total of 85 episodes.
Is that specifically the Batman animated series or the
Yes.
other things
Shush.
as well?
Shush.
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
Storm, Quinny.
So this series is more adult oriented than many of the previous superhero cartoons, but while still being considered kid friendly, appropriate for younger audiences. It depicts outright physical violence against antagonists, including realistic firearms, as shown in this picture with Renee Montoya holding a gun.
Oh shit, yeah.
So first-time producers Bruce Timm and Eric Radomski reportedly encountered resistance from studio executives, of course, but the success of Burton's first film allowed the embryonic series to survive long enough to produce a pilot episode. The pilot episode is called On Leather Wings, and it's probably my favorite because it has the Man-Bat in it. And when I was first learning about Batman stuff, I'm like, what the fuck is Man-Bat? That sounds so dumb, but it's my favorite villain right now. And I have a little Man-Bat collection of action figures and minifigs and stuff at my house. Yes. I actually really like Man-Bat.
Do you have the one that's based on the actual animated series one, like the cool sleek ass design and everything?
I have the animated series official one. I've got one of the old 90s action figures with the very limited movement. I've got a minifig. I've got the pop vinyl. I'm not going to buy the Arkham game version because that's just ugly. It's just ugly. Okay. You'll notice I'm just skipping over the plot entirely because everybody knows what Batman is. So I'm just going to talk about what this series does.
You're not going to cover the fact that his parents got killed or anything?
Don't need another Pearls in the Alley thing. Okay, so the visual style of the series was based on the artwork of Eric Radomski, who's a producer. The gothic look of Gotham City was derived from his initial designs. Famously, all backgrounds are painted using light colors on black paper, as opposed to the industry standard of dark colors on white paper. So the distinctive visual combination of noir imagery and Art Deco design was dubbed Dark Deco by the producers. So you can see here the top image of Gotham City on the left from the animated series, and then Burton's version of Gotham down the bottom, and like the influences of Gothic Art Deco architecture on the right. So yeah, very strongly stylized and influenced.
Love that.
Next, in designing the series, both Tim and Radomski emulated the Burton film's otherworldly timelessness, incorporating period features such as black and white title cards, police airships, and a vintage color scheme with film noir flourishes. So I've done some side-by-sides of like stills from the show and like the classic film noir cinematography style. So you can tell it's very heavily influenced. And fun fact, Spectrum Animation Studio that produced a few episodes of the series, it was split up amongst a lot of different animation studios, Japan, Korea, America. But Spectrum Animation was so detail-oriented that they insisted on airbrushing Mr. Freeze's helmet in every single frame. And it's this attention to detail that ultimately drove them to bankruptcy. No longer exist. Very expensive.
They did also win an Emmy for that episode, though. So,
oh my God, yes, Heart of Ice. Yeah, incredible look into Mr. Freeze's psyche.
I was always so pissed that when they did Mr. Freeze in Batman and Robin, that they referenced elements of the Heart of Ice thing, but like without any understanding of what the fuck it was about. I was just like, oh, for God's sake.
Matt Reeves has mentioned that he would love to do this version of Mr. Freeze in his next Batman movie, and I would be all here for it if that was true.
Fuck yes. Oh my God, yes.
Okay, so one of the most notable changes made in the animated series is the treatment of Batman's alter ego, Bruce Wayne. In nearly all other media, including the comics, television shows, films, Bruce deliberately plays up his image as a vacuous, self-absorbed, and not too bright billionaire playboy. In the animated series, his character is assertive, outwardly intelligent, and actively involved in the management of Wayne Enterprises without jeopardizing his secret identity. Kevin Conroy used different voices to distinguish between his portrayal of Bruce Wayne and Batman, a tactic used previously by Michael Keaton in Tim Burton's live-action films. And here, this picture of Kevin Conroy in the middle and his many, many Batman portrayals. He is, in fact, the longest-running actor to play Batman. Even longer than Adam West in a TV series and other iterations, which is an insane achievement.
And, you know, I think for an entire generation, he is Batman. Like,
yeah.
He's even played the character live on screen in Supergirl at one point.
Yeah, he played an older Bruce Wayne. Sorry, I can't hear myself. Bruce Wayne in a Batman Beyond-esque kind of version, which is super cool.
And I only found out the other day he was gay. I had no idea. And I was just like, cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So, though the Joker's origin is never shown in the series, some of his past is seen in the feature film Batman Mask of the Phantasm. In flashbacks, he is shown before his accident, but does not speak or is referred to by name. His potential real name, Jack Napier, which is established in the episodes Dreams in Darkness when it's spoken by a doctor, and in Joker's Wild where it's written in a dossier. The use of this origin was due to the show being heavily patterned after success and influential tone of Tim Burton's film. While the use of this origin was based on the Jack Nicholson version, Mark Hamill was given the note, "Don't do Nicholson," before his audition. And during production, Hamill asked the team if he could play one of the villains after having a small appearance as a character in Heart of Ice. Even though Tim Curry had already recorded a few episodes, Hamill was given the part after Curry developed bronchitis and had to depart the series.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sad for Tim Curry. Great for us.
Yes. When the new Batman adventures began during the era of the Joel Schumacher films, Joker's origin was retained, but his identity was retconned as being merely one of the many aliases as seen in the episode Beware the Creeper, meaning his true identity is still unknown. This reflected the efforts of the writers to put the character back in line with his conflicting multiple origins from the comics, which I think having that elusiveness to his character makes him a better villain, in my opinion.
I always remember when Batman Dark Knight came out, I was so pissed that, you know, at the start, he started telling his own origin story, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, really?
But then it changes during the movie, and you're like,
and I was like,
it.
That's what I want. I want something that is, you know, uncertain and questionable and cool and not, you know, and because we'd seen the Jack Nicholson one, which was so clearly, this is it. This is his origin story. It's like, no, give me uncertainty. That's much more fun.
Oh my God, Rob, yes, I know exactly that tower you're talking about in Brisbane, because like when I went to Brisbane for like the first time, I was like, holy shit, that looks like Wayne Tower. Like just the architecture of it is so perfect.
Now I need to go back to Brisbane.
Yeah, you won't even have to ask. You'll just know it when you see it. Oh my God, if I do this, I can hear properly. All right. Okay, one of the series' best-known inventions is the Joker's assistant, Harley Quinn, who became so popular that DC Comics later added her to mainstream comic book continuity. The Penguin underwent changes for the series. His appearance was remodeled after the version seen in Batman Returns, which was in production simultaneously with the series' first season. New life was also given to lesser-known characters for the series, such as Clock King. In addition, dramatic changes were made to other villains such as Clayface and Mr. Freeze, the latter of whom was changed from a gimmicky mad scientist to a tragic figure whose frigid exterior hid a doomed love and vindictive fury. Did you like that voice?
It was good. Beautiful.
Okay. Oh, this is insert trailer. I don't think I can play it from here.
Is it going to play through that way, or do I need to do the...
I don't think so.
Okay. Here we go. This is, you know, the one that we all love.
So I'm just going to talk while this plays. We can turn the volume down.
Yeah.
Okay, Batman the Animated Series premiered on Fox Broadcasting Company's children's block Fox Kids on September 5th, 1992, and aired in that block during weekday afternoons. After the series produced its 65th episode, the minimum number necessary for a TV series to be successfully syndicated, Fox News executives ordered a second season of 20 more episodes that was later reduced to airing weekly on Saturday mornings. The second season featured Robin more prominently, and as a result was retitled The Adventures of Batman and Robin. In the title credits, that was just for the second season. This run of episodes had 2 new opening sequences and ending credits. In total, the series reached 85 episodes before finishing its original run on September 15, 1995. In 1997, following the end of the Fox Kids' 5-year exclusive broadcast contract, the series began airing in reruns on Warner Brothers Network's children's block Kids WB. Later that year, the new Batman Adventures premiered on Kids WB, which was the 3rd and final season of the series. So, Quinny, that answers your question from before.
Yes, thank you. Because it's that thing that like everyone's like, oh yeah, Batman the Animated Series, but then you go, but what about the new Batman and Robin Adventures and the other ones? Because there was also a period where they were kind of doing the Batman and Superman stuff, so they'd do episode for episode and stuff like that.
And I will get to that later too.
Oh, sorry. You know what? I'm just going to shut the fuck up and let you do your thing.
But funnily enough, like I never got on board with the animated series when it first came out in the 90s. Like I was on it a bit later. I think it was maybe like 99 or like 2000. Because I just ran into it on TV. They were playing it on Channel 9 here, which I think was like the Warner Brothers network here. And like during the summer when the cricket was on, if it got rained out, they'd had to fill the time slot, and they would just chuck on Batman the animated
Oh
series.
fuck, that would have been
So, like,
amazing.
when I got home in like the afternoon, like chuck the telly on like after school, I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna watch? Cricket. And it's like, wait, that's not cricket. I'm like, what is this show? This is fucking awesome. Yeah, just I was an art student.
That's not
I was
cricket. It's a
super
man
into-
dressed as a bat.
I was super into like highly stylized art at the time. So yeah, it was right up
Oh
my
shit,
alley.
this would have been
and
right up your
never,
alley. I
never looked back.
I caught it of an afternoon, like I don't know what channel it was on in Tassie, but around about 4:30, 5 o'clock of an afternoon, they were running
Yeah.
through them. So I would desperately try and get home and tape it. Um,
I
and
never knew what it was going to be on. I just waited for cricket to get washed out and pray to God that Channel 9 would play an episode.
yeah, and God only knows what order they were in or anything like that, but it didn't matter
Yeah.
because it was just like, here's another episode. I hope I haven't seen this one before. Yep, it's fucking cool.
Exactly. Okay, so fun fact, Batman the Animated Series kicked off the DC Animated Universe, which consisted of the Animated Series, Batman the Superman the Animated Series, shit, the new Batman Adventures, which was the 3rd season.
So that's Mullet Nightwing.
Yeah.
Yes. Batman Beyond,
Fuck yes.
Static Shock,
Woo.
the Zeta Project, which if you watched our robots episode was my
Yeah.
pick.
I remember that one.
Yep. Justice League and Justice League Unlimited.
So
I know,
good.
such a swathe of episodic animation. There's so much of it. And then we got all those terrible straight to DVD releases.
Oh, fuck.
There's only a few gold nuggets amongst those. There's a lot of trash in there.
So much trash.
But the new Batman Adventure series had a revamp, replacing the older animation style of its predecessor so as to maintain similarity and continuity with the simultaneously running Superman the Animated Series. Stories in this series tend to give more focus to Batman's supporting cast, which include fellow crime fighters Robin, Nightwing, and Batgirl, among others. The show also features guest stars such as Supergirl, Etrigan the Demon, and the Creeper, characters who would later appear with Batman in Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. So on the right, you can see some of the character redesigns. The Joker went into like this really weird black-eyed kind of demonic Joker. The design for Mr. Freeze was quite different too.
Yeah, I actually had the toy for that Mr. Freeze, and I loved it because it came with detachable head and spider legs.
Ah,
It
cool!
was so fucking cool.
That is very cool.
Oh, and I think I had that version of Bane too.
The animated series was accompanied by a tie-in comic book called The Batman Adventures, and then following on with Batman Gotham Adventures, which followed the art style and continuity of the animated series instead of the other Batman comic books. The Batman Adventures, through several format changes to reflect the changing world of the series and its spin-offs, outlasted the series itself by nearly a decade, finally being cancelled in 2004 to make way for the tie-in comic of the then new unrelated Batman animated series, The Batman.
The Batman.
Yeah, exactly. The character of Harley Quinn's first official comic appearance occurred in issue number 12 of the series. It has become highly sought after by collectors and fans of the character.
I love that Predicanga wasn't even aware that that's where she came from. Like, it said so in the chat.
People are learning stuff. I love it.
Yay.
But my very first comic that not true. I have bought comics previously, but one like that really caught my attention in a newsagent, because I wasn't going to comic book shops. I didn't know those existed when I was 16. I was going to newsagents, and on the rack they had this issue, and it was Batman just standing there, and then it had the Flash next to him. It was Wally West Flash, and then all in the background is just like images of the Flash like all over the place. And then Batman, there's a speech bubble like on the cover, and he's like, show off. It's very cute. print. And I'm like, what is this? This looks like that cartoon I've been seeing when the cricket's not on. And so I bought it. It was issue number 25 of Batman Gotham Adventures. And once I bought that, I was buying it every week. Sorry, no, it was a monthly. I was buying it every month. And all the ones that I didn't have, I would frantically search like back issues back. And I'm like, oh God, okay, comic stores. Now I have to go find all the ones that I don't have. So I have 1 through to 60 of Batman Gotham Adventures. That's the one. That's the cover.
Nice.
I was
It's probably
like,
worth
what
some
is
money
this?
now.
This is fun.
Hang on,
So,
where is
yeah,
it? There you go. Yeah.
that's my
I'm so impressed that you remember the number and everything.
Yeah, this is my little unicorn hunt, was like looking for all the other issues. And DC announced in February 2020 that Paul Dini and Alan Burnett and artist Ty Templeton, so Paul, the showrunner of the series, Alan, who also worked on the show, and Ty Templeton, who did like a lot of the art for these the first run comics, are doing a new miniseries called Batman: The Adventure Continues.
Oh shit! Now I
It
need
first
that.
went to publish in April 2020. It's based on the animated series and follows shortly after its conclusion, with Tim Drake still as Robin. So I have not got my hands on this yet, but I will.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the cover, I see one of my favorite villains of all time, the Phantasm, and I'm just like, cheers. It's so cool.
Yeah, I didn't go into any of the animated movies that branched off from this series. There was really only 2. There was Mask of the Phantasm and Batman. Wait, no, was it Joker versus Mr. Freeze?
Oh, there was
Batman
a
versus
Sub-Zero.
Mr. Freeze?
Batman
yeah,
Sub-Zero.
the Sub-Zero. Yeah,
which was not good.
That one
Like
was
Mask of the
straight to
Phantasm was
video.
amazing, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Phantasm had a cinematic release, and Sub-Zero was straight to video.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would also say that if you enjoy that stuff, like the Batman Beyond Return of the Joker is another good bookend in terms of
Holy shit. Okay, well, like I could sit here like longer and then go into all of the Batman Beyond stuff and that movie.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we'd be here all night. So that's just a tidbit. Once you guys get hooked like I did, then you'll be all over the rest of it.
Yeah. My favorite dumb fact, and I don't know whether this is one that you have covered. Are you done? Because I don't want to step
Yes.
on any of your other.
No, I'm finished now.
Okay, my favorite dumb fact about this series, and it is a completely useless piece of information. The first shot of On Leather Wings, which is the very first episode, is mirrored at the end of the last shot of Justice League Unlimited.
Oh wow.
So you like the first shot, you see Thing flying through the clouds, and you can see the outline of a bat, and it flies past a cop thing, and then the end of Justice League, another bat flying through the clouds, and I was just like, yeah, exactly, fucking slow clap.
Yeah,
and actually,
that is like the actual order in which the series came out. So Justice League Unlimited was like the final series in that whole group. So like that's just an amazing bookend.
And it did such a good job of managing to tie everything together. Like, there's stuff in there that ties all sorts of other cool stuff together. So I will not do any further on that, because who knows, maybe I'm treading on somebody else's toes.
Yeah. And for people who might have been, watching Animates over the week, obviously I'm writing an animated show at the moment, proper one. And my co-writer on the show is actually a writer from Batman the Animated Series.
So cool.
He wrote which one? What's the one in the first series where you're seeing like the night from the different cops' point of view? Is it called Point of View?
It may be POV, yeah.
POV. Yeah, so he wrote some of the story for that and Robin's Reckoning stuff.
Oh shit!
Ooh,
That's
really
a
cool.
kick-ass episode or a dual episode.
Yeah.
Because I think
Very
that's the one where they
nice.
do like all of Robin's kind of backstory and introduction and everything.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's cool. That's very, very cool. Well done, Jill. Amazing.
Yay!
Oh man. I could honestly I could do an entire fucking show talking about
Yeah, I could talk about that forever. I could talk about any Batman thing forever. So if anybody ever wants to just hear me talk at them,
We still might. We haven't finished yet.
Yeah.
I need to take this cowl off though. It's so uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me.
Pretty Kangaroo's like, I laughed, I learned. 10 out of 10. Well done.
Yay.
I can't remember whether it was the cops or the kids in POV, Rob. I know
Oh, it sounds
No,
like
there's cops. Cops in POV. There's another one that has kids. That's like
Yes.
Legends of the Batman or
Oh,
Legends of the Dark Knight.
Yeah,
Legends
they
of the
all
Dark
tell
Knight.
a really like out there tale, like a tall
Yeah.
tale kind of thing.
And I love that one because that's the one where they reference Dark Knight Returns. Like that one of the kids tells the story
Yeah.
where Batman is this gigantic dude driving a tank and
Yes, that's
punching
right.
mutants and stuff, and they're like, "What do you want?"
Oh
It's not
man,
good.
that's what I'm gonna watch this weekend. I'm just gonna get my DVDs out and watch
Yes.
the whole series.
Yes, yes.
Cool.
Oh man, I love it so much.
Right.
Will,
It must be time for someone else to come on down. You're all the next contestant on The Price is Right. We might just play along from home because I didn't know the technicals of actually getting people into StreamYard and that kind
it's
of
not
thing.
particularly difficult. They just have to join, and obviously they've gone, no, I don't want to be seen tonight.
Okay, well, now it's time to talk about the next item up for bits on The Price is Right. It's a book of coloring adventures.
I want it.
Grab your pencils and help protect Gotham City in this action-packed 30-page coloring book.
I want
Add
it.
color to each page to bring Batman's exciting adventures to life.
I will fight you for it, Jill.
Yes. Or maybe we can color together.
Yes.
One of us has to win it first.
Just type in your password. It's all good.
Say,
Hmm.
God damn it.
Uh,
That's the password, dickhead.
love a
Thank
good
you.
software update. There you go. Thank you,
Bye,
Amy. Have a
Okay.
good night.
So we have the Batman Coloring Adventures 32-page coloring.
All right, let me just
adventure book.
not remove you, add to stream. Can you put it back up again? Put it back up. I just want to see it. Oh, okay.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Join Batman for a coloring adventure. Add
Heck
color
yeah.
to each page to bring Gotham to life. Some really nice like art and that
there you
kind of thing, like the Joker,
Oh.
Penguin.
Yeah.
We should do some of Batman's variated costumes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do his
Okay,
zebra outfit.
Quinny, let's go with your bid first.
Okay. I'm going to bid $7.50.
Okay, Jill.
Oh, I'm gonna go. Oh God, what do I want to do? That was a good price, Quinny. I'm gonna go $5.50.
Okay. Anyone else with any bids in the chat?
Put your bids in the chat, and does it come with black and very, very dark grey crayons? We got a $15.37.
Ooh.
Okay. And 420.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, 420.
Blaze it.
925.
925 from Green.
Okay, everyone is over yet again.
Oh, God damn.
shit.
You're really
After those
overestimating
erasers,
how
I'm
much
trying
I'm
to
willing
come-
to spend.
I tried to come down after those erasers.
I'm like, I'm not willing to spend that much.
Okay.
What was the lowest
Okay.
one we had? 420 again.
Yeah, so lower than 420. Quitting.
Should just be the precedent. And All of these are under 420.
Okay.
Oh dear. I'm gonna go $3.50.
Okay, I'm gonna go $2.
$2.
Adsky says $1.69. Nice.
Course.
Yep.
Course. Anyone else?
So
Predakanga?
Predakanga thinks that he got it because no. Greeno says 225.
225.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Actual retail price $2.99. Bandcamp.tv.
Oh. Well done.
You
thought I said-
win
what did I say?
Batman's coloring.
You said $2.
adventure.
Damn it.
It was $2.99, and I was too far out.
Yeah.
Well, Bandcamp, I hope you're going to invite us over for a coloring sesh, because
Yeah. And as I said
And-
before, message Quinny or the Periodic Table of Awesome page, and we will get that sent out to you.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Milky, we will be sending that to you because that is his alternate name. I've known that man for a very long time.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to be playing a game called Any Number.
Okay.
Basically, every number from 0 to 9 is in the prices of 3 items. And you want to avoid the numbers that are in Professor Pig's pocket.
Oh no!
Because if you get those numbers, that's the piggy bank, and that's not going to get you into the showcase.
No.
Okay.
Let's get your face
Here
ripped off.
are the items
Yes.
up for any number.
Now, this is Greeno who's playing it?
Sorry, yes, Greeno, but anyone can play along at home.
Okay.
Okay. First, it's a Lego Batcave. Any Batman fan will be captivated by the feature-packed Lego DC Batman Batcave. An extensive assortment of accessories, including computers, tools, watching gear, and a city map, will inspire endless imaginative roleplay, as well as a host of features and accessories. Figures of Batman, Selina Kyle, the Riddler, the Drifter, Alfred, and Commissioner Gordon are included.
So many.
Next, it's a life-size bust. This one-to-one recreation of Robert Pattinson as the Batman in the latest DC film's adventure is a stunning recreation of an iconic hero. Created using platinum-grade silicon and real leather, cloth, and paper in order to achieve the best texture, artificial eyes and rooted hair technology bring Robert Pattinson's
That hair
features and
tech's
unique
rooted,
qualities to life. The base reflects the demon within Batman and features a gargoyle figurine magnetically attached, which can also be removed and displayed independently.
I just want the gargoyle.
Yeah.
So those are the items plus Professor Pig's piggy bank in any number.
Okay. Greeno, you
now
have to-
we're gonna have to play the. I've sort of retrofitted it a little bit because it's not working technically. So I'll put the numbers in on these, right?
Okay.
But you can look on the screen to get an idea.
Okay.
Okay, so what's the first number we want to choose?
So, Greeno, you are now the player. So choose one of the numbers from that thing on the screen. 5.
Pick 5.
Okay, 5. 5 is the first number in the price of the life-size bust.
I thought that would be a big ticket number.
Yeah. Okay. What's the
Okay.
next number? You
Another
don't want to
number.
get what's in Professor Pig's pocket pennies.
2.
2.
2. 2 is the second number in the price of the Lego Batcave.
Yay! Oh, already got for another number. 8.
8 is the next number in the price of Professor Pig's pocket pennies.
Oh
no!
Ooh.
Doom. Doom.
0.
0.
0.
Okay, 0 is the next number in the price of the Robert Pattinson jerk-off statue.
Terrified.
Next number.
1.
1. The 1 is the next number in the price of the Lego Batcave. So it's $120-something Lego Batcave.
Right.
So you could get the Lego Batcave on your next guess.
Okay.
He's
Come
not
on,
actually
Greener.
going to win it, right? Like,
No,
we don't
it's
have that
just
much
points.
budget.
Just the points. Number 9.
9.
And that is the next number in the price of the Lego Batcave. You get 129 points.
1 point! Yay!
Hey, you won points. And not Lego.
You won
and not
internet credit!
But
you're famous.
whoever
online.
gets the most points goes into the showcase round at the end of the show, where you can win a special prize, which is like a little more expensive than like the bidding prizes.
Oh.
Yeah.
So whoever wins that, it actually is going to get the eraser and the slightly better than shit prize.
And, oh no, where did my notes go? Oh, they're here.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Great. Okay, Quinny, you go next.
Okay. So I'm going for something like, I'm not going to be as detailed as Jill because, quite frankly, who could be? That's amazing. But I'm going to be talking about, and I know that everyone would probably go, oh yeah, Quinny's going to talk about the next one in line, which is the Batman. But I thought no, and this is one that a few people have skipped because they didn't think that it was going to be cool. And I'm here to tell you, it kind of is cool because we're talking about the Batman show that nobody expected. Batman, Brave and the Bold.
Yay!
I got a little love for this show, and it is definitely something different. So Batman Brave and the Bold came out in 2000. Sorry, I've got to find my notes. Okay. Premiered in 2008 on Cartoon Network and ended in 2011. It got, there we go, 65 episodes and 1 movie. So much like, there are some gems in this series, Rob. Much like Batman the Animated Series, it did its thing of going for syndication. And that's, what all cartoons try and do is just get to the magical 65 episodes, and then you can be syndicated and essentially be paid money forever because you'll always be playing somewhere. That's awesome. Your son's first Batman experience. This is such a different take on Batman from what we've seen before. So each episode starts with a cold open that features a random and usually somewhat obscure DC character. Now, those cold opens generally don't relate to anything else in the rest of the episode. Sometimes they did. Occasionally, towards the end of the first season, the cold opens actually started building to tell a bigger story. Yeah, so and especially in season 2, the cold opens would be like, here's Batman with a weird character. And at different points in time, like, as I said, he teams up with Detective Chimp or Space Ghost or Condiment King or, Buona Beast or some fucking random ass character that you're like, who even knew that character existed? And the producers kind of took it as an opportunity to see whether people liked them. And if people like those characters, then they might bring them back and do another full episode with them. The one that I remember watching and just went, really? They did a cold open with the Haunted Tank, which is the dumbest fucking DC character that's ever existed, and then brought him back and did an episode with him. And I was like, okay, cool. Wow. So it wasn't particularly well received when it came out because it had come on the back of all of the DC animated universe,
Mhm.
and then which had been so structurally incredible, but
Yeah.
stylistically it felt like it all felt together. Then we did the Batman, which was a very different take, but still went down the dark kind of gritty path, and was still playing to the noir kind of thing. And
That got
this was
lighter along the way, right? The Batman. Like
the
towards
Batman,
the end.
yeah. But towards the end, the second series of it started to introduce some external characters, like from the broader DC universe. So you got like Martian Manhunter and stuff showing up in it, which was
Yeah.
cool, but it was still quite dark, and it was very gimmicky. Like the Batman was really focusing on gimmicks, like the Bat Wave and all that kind of stuff. This was going for something entirely different. This was going back to the 1960s style. It was going back to campy. It was playing it very, very much for comedy. So our leading cast were pretty amazing. Dietrich Bader as Batman. Now, many people would remember Dietrich Bader as Oswald from the Drew Carey show.
Yes. And he
and-
also voiced Zeta in the Zeta Project.
Yes. He's done a heap of really good voice work, but most people think of him as, as comedy character, especially from the Drew Carey show. So everyone was like, what? Dietrich Bader is Batman? What the fuck are you on?
What a great voice, though.
He's got that camp. He understands the campness of it, of saying, okay, little chum, now we're going to do this. And you kind of just go, yes, I'll go with that Batman because he's fun. One of my favorites is John DiMaggio. Now, I should also say that whilst these characters are like players play one character, they all play multiple characters throughout the course of the show. So Dietrich Bader actually, let me find his actual cast list. So he's obviously Batman, Bruce Wayne matches Malone, all the one character, but also Kilowog, Ace, Owlman, Solomon Grundy, Punch, Gorilla Boss, Damian Wayne, Lord Death, Creepy Usher, Caveman, Batman, like a whole bunch of other stuff. So every person is doing a heap of work. Johnny D, who is much loved, was of course Aquaman, and this is the version of Aquaman that nobody knew that they needed. But this is the moron Aquaman who is all about telling his own story and loves, as soon as there's the possibility of going on an adventure, he's now going to document said adventure and tell everybody about his outrageous adventure. He is an idiot and he is amazing. So John is also Gorilla Grodd, Black Mask, Typhon, Enemy, just Black Adam, a whole bunch of other stuff. Jeff Bennett is the Joker, and the Joker didn't show up for a while in the series. In fact, it was such a Aquaman the Bard, very much so. It's a different take on the Joker, and I think they'd had two very different versions of the Joker in Mark Hamill and the guy who did it in the Batman, who I can't remember the name of, which I'll go and look up. This is very much more like the 60s kind of this is the Joker that is like,
the Cesar Romero Joker. Yeah,
a little Cesar Romero, but also the one from the comics who's like, I've got you a great boner there, Batman. He's sort of
ridiculous,
lacking the real edge, the nastiness. He's just kind of a comedy character. But they also go through and do the Red Hood storyline and stuff as well in some of the episodes. So it's quite cool. So Jeff Bennett also does Captain Marvel, Abracadabra, and a bunch of others. Corey Burton as the Red Tornado. Corey Burton, who's done every cartoon under the sun. But people will probably know him as Count Dooku in the Star Wars series.
Okay.
And also Shockwave in Transformers. Tom Kenny, who we all know from SpongeBob SquarePants, is Plastic Man. And Plastic Man is one of the more recurring characters in the series. And that kind of tells you a lot about the series. It's like, okay, we're doing it goofy. Let's, bring in Plastic Man as sort of the redemption arc character. because he was a villain, I guess.
Yeah.
Crook.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will Friedle as Blue Beetle, who once again, up until that point, not a particularly well-known character. Because
was this before or after Young Justice had that
think it was
whole
very
Blue Beetle
similar
second
time.
series around the same
But
time?
I think it was similar. It may have been before the second series of Young Justice. So yeah, not a huge like Jaime Reyes
Yeah.
and stuff hadn't really been well known. So they went, yeah, it was an interesting choice of characters. Then James Arnold Taylor as Green Arrow and Green Lantern in various different episodes. There's a lot of good episodes with Green Arrow where that whole point out, that Green Arrow is essentially just Batman only in green.
Yeah.
So the thing that got me is the stupid ass guest cast. Of those 65 episodes, there are so many amazing cast. I'll go full screen on that, so just so you can get a little bit of an idea. But you will see there's some notable ones in there. Kevin Conroy shows up as a different version of Batman, but also as the Phantom Stranger. Michael Dorn, Julie Newmar turns up.
Oh my God! Yes. Oh, that's the one. The Music Meister episode.
We're coming to it.
Oh yes. Okay, I'll shut up.
No, it's all good. I love that. You get Will Wheaton showing up as Blue Beetle at different points in time. Who else? God, there are so many. Dr. Ron Perlman, not doing his Clayface, but somebody else this time. Ian Griffith from various things. Neil Patrick Harris, and of course, right down the far end of it, the best and the greatest, Weird Al Yankovic as himself. What series is complete without a little Weird Al? So, like, over those 65 episodes, they were going absolutely crazy. Oh, and yes, Matthew Lillard as Shaggy. That would be from the episodes.
Oh, yeah, Scooby-Doo crossover one.
You'll notice that there's somebody in there playing Velma. I love that they got Michael Dorn in as Bane as well, and I'm pretty sure Bane's a very minor character. And you get the really ridiculous voice. So, yeah. And these are more people that you go, oh, okay, I've heard their name, like, D. Bradley Baker and
God, he's got a huge
Steve Blum.
Oh, my boy Scott Menville. Hey, Scotty.
Yeah.
T from Captain Planet.
Absolutely. Jennifer Hale, Nicholas Guest, Jeremy Shader, so many people from so many different series showing up in this.
Who did Jeremy Shader play?
Jeremy Shader is Aqualad.
Oh, cute. Okay.
And Young Robin. And Zach Shader, his brother is Aqualad. Sorry,
cute.
Yuri Lowenthal. These not even necessarily big characters; they're just there briefly. But that's the joy of the show. It's like, hey, you want some DC? Have all the fucking DC. Have the stupid DC. Have an entire storyline about Commandy and Buona Beast and characters that you've only seen in backgrounds of other comics. That's what this show was all about. It was about really digging deep into DC dumbass lore. There's a wonderful episode that is about like Batman. Like, it usually steered away from the really dark stuff because it was going for the comedy and the light and the fun. Occasionally, it'd touch on some stuff, and one of them where they finally, like, also Batman doesn't unmask himself for a very long time. Bruce Wayne isn't really a character in this. Anytime he does, it's all done in shadow until a particular episode where they explore his background through the Phantom Stranger, going, okay, let's go and have a look at how you got to be who you were, and looking at his origin story. And the Phantom Stranger, of course, is played by Kevin Conroy. And so the person who is trying to say, hey, the bad guy in that episode, of course, is Mark Hamill. So that's the kind of stuff where you're just like, yes, we're digging deep and having a great time. And one that I didn't mention in there, Batmite plays a pretty regular character in there. And who could possibly play Batmite but Paul Rubens, Pee Wee Herman himself. It's
so good.
Wonderful. So it ended in 2011, and then took a little while where nothing came out, and then 2018 the film came out, Scooby-Doo and Batman: Brave and the Bold. It's almost a retelling of the Scooby-Doo crossovers with Batman from the 60s. It's like it's taking exactly the same stuff, and there's nothing to it. It's just complete idiocy, but you know, it's playing it totally not straight at all. And in fact, I've got a quick clip from it, so I think we will do that real quick because it is good fun. You'll get the general gist of it.
They're hungry for action.
Hang on.
Like all this investigating is making me hungry. The most legendary crime fighter. Batman, what are you doing here? Will meet his match.
Trap now!
In a mystery-solving mutt. Nothing scarier than puppies.
Congratulations, you passed the test. We've been aware of your team for some time. Mystery Incorporated. Well,
Detective Jim.
Mystery Animates.
Geez, Batman needs our help?
A crime alert.
Maybe we should investigate.
Agreed. I move that Mystery Incorporated take the lead on this case.
It looks like we have another mystery on our hands.
We'll have to eat our way out of here. They're hungry for action.
Jeepers! He's turned into bat villains!
Taking down villains.
After him.
And helping the Dark Knight save the day. New plan. Let's bash some bad guys.
Let's go.
Paw to the metal.
Scooby, turn left. He doesn't know directions.
Duh, he's a dog.
Holy Scooby-Dooby-Doo! Batman.
Scooby-Doo and Batman, the brave and the bold.
There you go.
Duh, he's a dog.
Oh, I'm sorry, I cut off the bit with Detective Chimp at the end, but you know what? Go and watch it. It's a heap of fun. Yeah,
Cool.
look, it's good fun. There is a video game came out on the Wii, wasn't great.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we.
Yeah, it was one of those ones. That the
Shovelware.
time- Sorry.
Shovelware.
Yeah, it was fine. You know, it was exactly what you would expect that game to be like. So the best episode is there are lots of one thing I do love is that all of the graphics that I could find are this dark, angry Batman, which is nothing like the show. It was just bullshit. Okay,
Gotta make him look
Yes, yes, yes.
exactly.
Yes.
So the best episode is the Mayhem of the Music Meister, and it features Neil Patrick Harris as the Music Meister, which is pretty fucking amazing unto itself, and
Yeah.
has a whole bunch of great musical numbers. Sorry, I've just realized I've done that thing where I can't see you. But
It's probably one of the few episodes of this show that I've actually watched.
yeah. But there is one song in it that is well worth just the time of your life, and I'm gonna end with this one because I do love it. So I knew you were gonna. So this is the song from the Birds of Prey, which of course made me interested because I was like, I fucking love Birds of Prey, even that shit TV show that
Same.
that was my real fucking guilty pleasure for many years. Okay, so it is the song of Birds of Prey from this episode, and remember, this is a show aimed at kids, but I have never heard so many superhero dick jokes in one song ever. So here we go. This is from 9 Network in Australia.
Hmm.
Whoops. Oh, big whoops. Any ideas? Just one.
Hit it. Good evening, all you gentlemen, mobsters, creeps, and crooks. Men in tights come after you, and still you're off the hook. For those who scare and terrorize, it's the dawn of a brand new day. You scum can simply call us the one and only Birds of Prey. Green Lantern has his special range. He's from that little thing. New Beetle's deeds are really swift, but who will bring him out of his shell? Flash his foes, they finish last. Too bad sometimes he's just too fast. While all the boys can always save the day, no one does it better than the Birds of Prey. While all the boys can always save the day, no one does it better. No one does it better than the Birds of Prey. Green Arrow has heroic traits. That is when you're shooting straight. Hey, I'm just saying. Man's always courageous. His little fish, less outrageous. Plastic man becomes funny in our hands.
Putty.
All the boys can keep you punks at bay. No one does it better than the Birds of Prey. All the boys can always save the day. No one does it better. No one does it better than the Birds of Prey. Batman throws his batarang. What a weapon, what a bang. Check out that utility belt. Sure can make a girl's heart melt. He's always right there for the save. I'd like to see his secret cave. While Batman sings in his special way, he'd do it better with the Birds of Prey.
Yeah, you would.
While Batman always seems to save the day, no one does it better. No one does it better than the Birds of Prey. Birds of Prey.
There you go. So I say to you all, go find the Brave and the Bold. Have a great time with it. It's a fucking great show.
Fun fact, that episode was written by Gail Simone.
Why am I not surprised? She's a wonderful person and a terrible, terrible, terrible person all along.
Yes.
Beautiful. That is me. That is my thing done. Go and check it out.
Seek out all of the episodes now.
The great bits are when they, like, at the end of the season where they start bringing together big storylines, and like there's a whole thing with Starro in season 2 that is really cool and creepy as fuck. So yeah,
cool.
And no predicament. There are surprisingly few crossovers with the Bold and the Beautiful.
The Brave and the Bold and the Beautiful.
I love it. Will, what are we doing?
Well, it's time for the last contestant to come on down. You're the last contestant on The Price is Right. It's very hard to find that music. Okay, let's take a look at the last prize up for bids on The Price is Right. It's treat cups.
What?
These 8 Lego Batman themed treat cups hold up to 9.5 ounces each. Each cup features Batman villains like the Penguin, the Joker, and Harley Quinn riding on a purple truck, ready to spread evil. Put candies, chocolates, and other treats in these stirring cups to add fun to any celebration.
What the hell?
It's Treat Cup.
Add Mansky's already in with the 420.
Blaze it.
Oh,
You can put anything in that. Just saying.
You could chop things up in that if you wanted to. You could.
Yeah.
Oh, Greeno's gone high. $9,833.66.
Okay.
Predakanga's $1.90.
I'm gonna go 50 cents.
Oh, you're
$1.90.
going
Just gonna
low.
really lowball it.
50
Yeah.
cents.
60
Quinny,
cents.
what was
from
your
me.
bid?
60.
60.
Screw you, Quinny.
Yeah. Just had to go a little bit above Jill.
You know, if
Don't
one
think
of
they're
us
going to be
wins
cheaper than
it,
50.
do you want these cups?
Not really.
Actual retail price $1.99. Predakanga.
Oh, Predakanga! You won some cups!
Amazing. Congratulations, Predakanga. Sorry, Blue M&M, you're just a tad late, but that's okay. You didn't miss much.
You're over anyway.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Wow.
Okay, it's time for Predakanga to play Rat Race.
Woo! Predakanga would like to thank the Academy. I don't know. Is there music for Rat Race? I don't remember the song.
That's right. Fresh from the sewers of Gotham City, these rats will be racing for your pleasure and sport.
Oh,
But
amazing.
if you want to be able to bet on the winning rat for 10,000 points, you'll need to know the prices of these bat items so you can earn a rat in the race.
Okay.
So here is the first item.
You've won Predakanga over by referencing a movie with fucking Rowan Atkinson in it.
First, it's egg cups. If you like to take your breakfast seriously, stick your egg in a mask and cape and have some Batman-shaped toast on the side. The Batman Egg Cub and Toast Cutter is the perfect gift to make sure a budding superhero is ready for a day of crime fighting. A spoon is included.
Incredible.
Cute.
So, Predakanga is the egg cup $18.
I'm just going to solo you.
What?
True or false? Is
True or
the egg
false?
cup $18?
True or false, Predakanga? The egg cup is $18. Now, hang on. We're going to... Come on, Predakanga. You can do
Egg
this.
cup and toast cutter.
Yeah.
A spoon is included.
Ooh. Ooh, I don't
I mean,
know. Ooh,
false. False, says Predakanga.
Okay. It is false. It's 15.
Yeah.
Oh! I would have thought it was more than that.
Magic.
Amazing.
Okay. Here we go with the next rat.
Well done, Predakanga. That was very, very smart. You're on the money there,
Yeah,
buddy.
well done.
It sucks. Batman ventures into Gotham City's underworld when a sadistic killer leaves behind a trail of cryptic clues. As the evidence begins to lead closer to home and the scale of the perpetrator's plans become clear, he needs his finest socks for his bat feet with a unique design you will love. They're socks.
Cute.
Okay, now, are the socks $9?
True or false?
True
the
or
socks
false?
are
Who are we
$9.
asking? Still Predakanga?
Still Predakanga. He's our winner of this
Yeah.
thing.
Are the socks
True or
$9? True or false?
Come on, Predakanga. You got this.
$9 socks.
Just have a quick look at the socks again.
I reckon they're 9 too. Yes. Predakanga
True.
says
Let's have a
true.
look.
I think it's
Absolutely true.
It's-
Solo that one.
Oh,
true. What? It's empty.
oh.
God
It's
damn it,
true.
Will.
You win. You got it. Okay. I guess I forgot to write that one. Whoops. Unfortunately, I'm the only one who does any work on this damn show. Exactly. Okay. Now here's the last prize. You got 2 rats for the rat race. So,
Oh, wow.
shaping up well.
Well
Okay,
done.
here's the last item.
So swooshy.
It's a cute plush toy.
Zubat!
Featuring everyone's favorite bat Pokemon, the Zubat Sitting Cuties plush is weighted with microbeads, so it
Nobody
sits up
likes
when you
Zubat.
put it on a flat surface. This
Yay.
palm-sized plush is a fun, charming way to show off a favorite poison and flying type Pokemon originally discovered in Kanto. Where will you sit, Zubat?
In the bin.
Is Zubat...
Right.
Wait a sec, let me make sure I wrote it. Yeah, I did. Okay. Is the Zubat plush $11? True or false?
True or false? The Zubat is
$11.
$11.
The Zubat plush.
I'm gonna say false, Kanga. I reckon it's false.
I think it's false too, but you know, you make your own decision. I don't want to, you know, color your false, says Predacanga.
Yes.
It's
Oh my god, I hope it's false.
true. $11.
Oh no, he led you astray.
Okay.
That's
so
overpriced for a fucking
two
Zubat.
rats for the rat
Two
race.
rats. Okay.
That's
two
all
rats
right,
in this
it's
rat race.
50-50.
Yeah,
There's
yeah, you
four
can
rats
still
there.
come at it. Well,
Oh wait,
better
sorry,
than-
there's 5.
I don't know how to
Yeah.
turn this music down while I'm doing it. I didn't know it was there. But anyway.
Yeah, talk about value, not wrong.
Okay. Now which rats do you want?
Oh, pick a color. Pick two
Okay,
colors.
so
Do you want the pink,
Two kangs.
the green, the
colours.
yellow, the blue, or the red? You get 2 rats.
Come on, Predacanga. Choose your colors. Choose wisely. Come on, you got this. So what are the
Personally, I
colors?
would
The
go
blue?
pink and green. Oh, sorry, Quinn. It goes pink, green, yellow, blue, and then red at the bottom.
Yeah.
Right.
Pink,
Okay.
green, yellow, blue, red. You can pick 2 rats. Pink
Ooh.
and
Pink
blue.
and blue.
Pink and blue. Okay.
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 Let me
Just
make sure
that
I
goes
got my...
up on the screen
rat.
so people can see it.
Okay. Here we go. The
Yep.
rats are about to race. Hopefully, if it all goes to plan. It might not. I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't know, but
Oh,
I
the
feel
rats
like
are
you need to-
racing.
Oh,
Oh
here
shit!
they
Look at
go.
him go!
They're going.
Oh,
They're going.
come on!
Whoa,
Come on, get
lucky
up,
you
get
didn't
up.
go red.
I'm glad I didn't. I would have gone red. That's my problem.
No way.
Oh, come on! You can do it! You can do it!
Oh.
Get up! Get up! Get
Come
up!
on, pink. Come on, pink.
Come on! Come on, Pink!
Pink.
Come
Here we
on,
go.
Pink!
Come on,
Come on,
pink.
come on,
Yes.
Pink! Yes! It's
Come
gotta
on,
be
pink,
by nose,
pink,
by nose.
pink. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
We
god.
win 10,000 points.
10,000 points.
Yeah. That's the big money game.
Buy a whisker.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes. Rat.
Bonus
the,
10,000 points for that pun.
Pink rat
Yes.
won in 29 seconds.
Heck yeah.
Second place was the green rat, and third place was the blue rat.
Nice. Pity you couldn't put a trifecta on. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, coming up is the showcase. I guess between Rob and Predacanga.
Oh, okay, right. So, yay. So I'm not even sure whether Rob's still here, but
Well, if not, whoever's still here that won points can go.
Oh, we can. Yes.
Or one of you guys.
Bandcamp can. They won.
yes, yeah. Well, if Rob is still here, he can chime in. If not, Bandcamp, that being our boy Greeno, you can being the survivor here.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Now, wait a sec. Let me end that quickly. I guess it's my I'm going to very quickly burn through this because I know it's getting a bit late.
That's okay. We know
That's
how
what
it
they
all
all
goes.
say. And then all
Yeah.
of a sudden, not.
Right. Where am I looking? Should it be on the screen? No.
Yes, it will be in a second.
Okay, cool. Right.
The same. I just had to unshare it for a sec.
Ah, there it is. I see.
Okay.
Ooh.
Gonna be talking about Batman Gotham Knight.
Yay.
Ooh.
So Batman Gotham Knight tells 6 connected stories set between Batman Begins and The Dark Knight in the Nolan verse.
Ooh.
Each story is written by a different high-profile Batman or film TV writer, including Josh Olson, who wrote A History of Violence, David Goyer, who wrote Batman,
Goyer.
Brian Azzarello, who wrote Batman Damned, Greg Rucka, who wrote Gotham Central, Alan Burnett, who wrote Mask of the Phantasm, and Jordan Goldberg, who's a writer on Westworld.
Nice.
Each story was animated by a different animation studio, or there were 4 different ones, 6 stories, but they spread it between them. Madhouse, one of the oldest and most loved anime studios in Japan. Studio 4 Degrees Celsius, Production IG, and B Train.
Love IG.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, some of the characters and actors that they get in Gotham Knight. Kevin Conroy returns to play Batman. Some say a little out of place playing the Bale Batman, but it is literally the Animatrix, but with that. Yeah, the Animatrix. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Jim Gordon, played by Jim Meskiven. Alfred, played by David McCallum.
So handsome.
Is he doing an impression of not many people know that.
Michael Caine.
No. Original characters, Crispus Allen and Anna Ramirez are in the series too. Sal Maroni, played by Rob Paulson. Lucius Fox, played by Kevin Michael Richardson.
Cool.
Killer Croc is in there with an unnamed voice actor who goes roar. Whatever. Scarecrow, played by Corey Burton.
Oh, good old Corey.
Cassandra, played by Parminder Nagra. Deadshot, played by Jim Meskiven, who also plays Jim Gordon. And the different episodes each tell a different story across a night or two in Gotham City between Batman Begins and Gotham Knight.
And it's always Alan Tudyk. Especially if
first one, I know before we talked about Legends of the Dark Knight, this was a similar thing where different kids tell about their experiences seeing Batman in the city. And then at the end of the episode, he saves them all as he faces off against probably Firefly, but it's like a little unclear what villain he's facing.
Okay.
Has a really unique art style, which is really cool. Then there's Crossfire, when the 2 cops are caught in the crossfire between Sal Maroni and another gang. Then there's Field Test, where one of Lucius Fox's gadgets goes out of control and gets stolen, and then Batman tries to recover it and ends up killing someone inadvertently. And all sorts of trauma that causes for him.
That's the one that I remember the clearest, just because it had such a interesting concept of the gadget that sounds on paper like something that would be so Batman, but then there's the reason why it's bad is good. So.
In Darkness Dwells, Batman goes into the sewers after his depression and comes up against Killer Croc. Then in Working Through Pains, he finds guns in the sewers and delves into his past, where he sort of trained with the mysterious martial arts expert Cassandra, and they have a whole relationship kind of thing. And it's sort of why he doesn't use guns in a short.
Nice.
And then the last one is a big action-packed adventure with Deadshot.
Cool.
The movie or the short collection or whatever you want to call it was really well received. It made millions on home video and was released really close to The Dark Knight going into cinemas. So the tie-in obviously helped there. And it was very well reviewed. But, your boy ran out of time to finish the PowerPoint. So thank you for your time.
Yay!
It's an interesting one because, it was exactly what you said. It was the Bat Animatrix.
Yeah.
And I remember when it came out, people were like, "So is this just the Animatrix but for Batman?" And
Yes.
And the legacy,
And-
I think, of like the
Yeah.
Animatrix and Gotham Knight sort of is what led to like stuff like Star Wars Visions happening like last year and that kind of thing. Because there's very much two beloved things. It's really good, and the animation is really beautiful, and like different styles for each story, which can be really interesting.
Though that was for me one of the things that actually made me struggle with it a little bit, is because there was
it is
very
jarring
different
to go
styles.
from like one that's kind of normal looking, and then like there's a crazy one, and it's still the same story. Yeah.
And because they were trying to tie it into the Nolan verse, which was really very grounded.
Yeah.
There are a few stylistic things I was kind of like, I'm not entirely sure they go together, but it was still cool to see anime Batman.
I mean, look, you can tell that like it's anime and Batman looks like he's 12 in one of them, because that's just how they draw young guys, right?
Yeah, that was the one that really stylistically made me go, what? Okay.
Yeah. Which was the one with the weapon that you liked.
Yeah. So, swings and roundabouts.
Not that big a deal.
Yeah. Speaking of, like one, just before we move on, just speaking of anime,
we have to do a dishonorable mention.
We do.
Oh, to me? Oh, yes, that's right.
So this is at the request of Amy. She wanted to tell us that this is not good.
Batman Ninja,
Batman.
Avoid.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I like Joker's Megazord.
Yeah. I was down for certain elements of the design. Like I was like, yeah, cool. Okay, we're doing something really different here. But it's a fucking stinker.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know whether anyone, like somebody who's right into the whole samurai culture or whatever, or anime as a whole, would get into this. And, that's the thing that's going to sell you on it. Because it sure as shit wasn't the Batman stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of those things you think, cool ideas, badly fucking handled.
I mean, it's like they took it a step too far. You know how they do all those really cool samurai action figures of like Star Wars and the Avengers and all that kind of stuff? It's like, what if we animated it? It's like, no.
Yeah, it looks like the Prime
great,
1 statue collection, right?
Yeah.
That someone was like, oh, let's make a story.
Yeah, and then they just, no, it doesn't work.
And I don't know, like I can't even remember whether I watched it in the original Japanese or not, but the whole thing
either way.
No, that was kind of the thing. I was like, oh, okay, right. It's just shit no matter which way you go at it. So that was the dishonorable mention from Amy, saying that, dear God, don't watch it, please.
Cool.
Where are we at, Will?
Okay. We're at to the final showcase round of The Price is Right.
Da-da-da. Excellent.
Let's bring down our contestants.
Come on.
I hope everyone's still there.
Kanger, if you're still around, and Rob or Bandcamp if you're here.
Yep, whoever's there.
Whoever's still here.
I don't have your screen at the moment. Will?
Sorry.
You need to reshare.
I forgot to share it. But I do have
this music though.
Price is
Yeah.
Right.
It's really cool.
It's a remix.
Okay, Predaking is still here, and I know Bandcamp TV is still here, so
yeah, we'll just go with that.
This is sick beats.
Don't copyright strike us.
Okay, our contestants are here. What are we doing?
Okay.
Tonight's showcase is valued between $25,800 and $25,900. Kanger and Bandcamp have to bid and have to try and guess the price. I'll tell them if it's higher or lower, and then the next person can do it till we get it. So between $25,800 and 25,900.
Okay.
Predakenga, you of course got 10,000 points, so you get to go first. What is your first bid? Between 25,800 and 25,900.
What is the showcase?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you.
I mean, we could just bid randomly on numbers, but
Yeah,
whatever.
we just pick numbers, but
Yeah.
like.
Okay.
What are we bidding for, Will? Come
Oh,
on. Tell
now
us.
you want to know what everything is. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. They don't actually tell them on the show
Oh, don't they?
until after they've won it. Then they.
Okay.
So
Oh,
let's
right.
not.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
Sure,
25,804.20. Okay. There are no. I will say it is to the nearest dollar.
Okay.
okay.
There are no cents.
At 25,804.
Higher than 25,804.
Okay.
Okay, Greeno. It's higher than 25,804. Come on. Give us a number. You can do this. I mean, is it going to be 25,805?
Okay. This could take a while.
God
Could take a
damn it.
while. I'll tell you, it's a lot higher than 25,805.
Okay, Predakenga.
Predakenga.
You can go a lot higher. Oh, this is tense.
It's now biting.
Okay,
25,867.
Then 25,867.
Really?
Lower.
You didn't go 69? Okay.
Yeah. Disappointed in you, Predakenga.
Yeah. Okay,
So what was
lower
it?
than
Lower.
25,867, higher than 805.
Ooh, okay.
We're narrowing it down slowly.
All right.
25,852.
52.
Okay, it is lower than
Oh.
25,852.
On Predakenga.
You missed your chance
Yes.
now.
Hang your head in
You can do
shame.
it, but it's lower.
Yeah, you could go to 69, but that'd be dumb. Okay.
There is a special
Come on,
bonus
Rick.
prize up for grabs if you manage to win the showcase.
Okay. Do we have another bid, Predakenga?
Come on, Predakenga. This is on you.
25,842. It is lower.
Oh, lower. Okay, Greeno, you got this, buddy. You can do it. I believe in you. Mr. Milky believes in you. Oh, come on. Come on.
37.
It is higher than 25,837.
Oh, so we are between.
Between
$5 in
25,837 and 25,842. Predakenga.
Balls in your court, Predakenga.
$5 to play with.
It's riveting, isn't it?
It's tense.
I don't have tension music. I need tension music.
39.
It is higher than 25,839. Predakenga.
Oh, so come on, Greeno.
Go to
It's
1
higher
and 3
than
chairs.
25,839.
Yeah. Wait, no,
You've
there's only
essentially-
like 2 numbers you can
Two
choose
numbers.
from. It's 50-50.
You either got it or you.
This is a 50-50. This is very tense.
25,841 is the correct answer.
Amazing.
Well done,
Okay.
Greeno. This is like the first time you've joined in a stream in like forever, and you've won a prize.
2 prizes
Yeah, oh, shit. You're just
if you win. If you win
Oh,
the showcase.
Predakenga being a good person and being a good.
Wow, pretending to be a good person. What a great sport.
Yeah.
You can feel the sarcasm through the chat.
I really didn't mean that. I was trying to say being a good person, and then the Predakenga came out at the same time.
It might be tricky to split the prize, but you know, well, you can
'Cause it's
split
a night
your
with Quinny.
erasers or your treat cups or whatever.
Oh. Which way are you cutting the Robert Pattinson statue?
Okay, Here are the prizes
I want
in
the
your
bottom.
beautiful showcase.
Woo!
Crafted to perfection with nothing less to chance, this cricket bat is made of English willow with little to no concaving. A free knock-in and extra tech sleeve are included.
We can
Next,
barely hear you,
the
Will.
Batman with this replica grapnel. Made by NECA, the 1-to-1 scale replica is made of plastic. Press the red button to launch the grapnel and the small button on the side to retrieve it. Powered by 3 AAA batteries, not included. Next, when a ghost starts haunting the Batcave, there's no one like Scooby-Doo in the Mystery Inc. to help Batman get to the bottom of it. The trade paperback collects Batman and Scooby-Doo mysteries as well. Now, how about a holiday to Gotham? The place that inspired it all, a sleeping town in the rural heart of Nottinghamshire. In the early 13th century, King John of England was about to go and kill them all or do something, so they all pretended to be mad, and it inspired the creation of Gotham City. Return airfares economy, a rental car, and a tent are included in the price.
Excellent.
Then,
The tent is really good.
yeah. Then, warm your wax with this Batman wax warmer. Melt wickless candles for a beautiful aroma in your Batcave with this wax warmer. The Batman emblem is featured in the wax dish, reminiscent of the bat signal. Will you answer the call? And of course, it's a new car! Oh no, wait. Fuck.
There's no.
Okay, it's a new car. This custom 2012 Chrysler 300P luxury car has been outfitted to put smiles on everyone's faces. Wrapped professionally in fun, crazy green explosion wrap with a purple wrap with a green snakeskin roof and detailing of the Joker all over it.
Amazing.
Attention seekers will love it. So, it's a cricket bat, a replica grapnel, a comic book, a trip to Gotham, a wax warmer, and a new car. And it all couldn't be yours if the price is right.
Whew.
Wow.
Wow. That was very
That took a
loud and
lot-
we could barely hear you.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So, the prizes in the showcase. We have a cricket bat, a replica grapnel, the comic book, the trip to Gotham, beautiful Gotham,
Got him.
with in a tent,
Hmm.
a wax warmer, and the Joker car. Now, you need to put them in order from least expensive to most expensive. We know the Joker car is the most expensive. So the Joker car goes in position 6 in the showcase.
Okay. Right.
In the showcase.
Aha.
Obviously, it didn't work quite how we planned. So, what is the least expensive item in the showcase? Is it the cricket bat, the replica grapnel, the comic book, trade paperback, trip to Gotham, the wax warmer,
wax
Yeah, yeah, I'm with Bandcamp. I think it's the
Okay.
wax thing.
Okay. Wax thing.
Where are you going?
Oh, sorry. The prizes are in order up there, so we can see.
Oh,
Oh, right.
okay. Oh, geez.
Okay, what's the next least expensive? Is it the cricket bat, the replica grapnel, the comic book, or the trip to Gotham?
Comic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love the
Comic book.
amazing.
Okay. We got the trip to Gotham, the cricket bat, and the replica grapnel.
Oh, he's saying the grappling hook, then the bat, then the trip.
Okay. So grappling hook.
Yeah. Then the bat, then the trip.
I love that you're taking this seriously. I think that's fantastic, Greener. Well done.
Cricket
I
bat,
respect.
trip to Gotham. Okay. Now, Let's see if you win. So we know that the Joker car is the most expensive item. It's $18,000. Okay. Which one should we go with first? What do you want to see? The price.
Show us the trip.
Yeah, show us the trip.
Trip to Gotham.
Yeah.
It's an overseas trip. You know, nice tent. Like $50. Okay, yeah. 6,218.
Yeah.
Yay, well done.
Okay, what should we see next?
Shall we
Let's
go
try-
the cheapest? Let's go the cheapest. Whatever the
Okay, let's try the wax
Yeah,
warmer.
it's number one. Yeah.
The wax warmer.
Still don't know what that's all about, but you know what? I'm down for it.
It's for wickless candles. Okay, the wax warmer is $70.
Oh, what the fuck? That's the ugliest piece of shit I've ever seen.
Tell me how you really feel about it.
Christ.
That is a $70 wax warmer.
Enter Batman.
Batman, no.
Let's take a look at the price of the cricket bat.
I'm hoping this is a cricket bat that you just
Fucked up.
had in the backyard.
Fucked up the order.
The
Oh,
cricket
no.
bat. $1,450.
What the fuck? I don't know where Will does his shopping.
Oh my
I
god.
literally just searched for the most expensive cricket bat I could find. It's like a handcrafted one that's kept aside for professional English cricketers, except if you pay
Oh.
$1,500.
Right, and then you too can own it.
How
Okay.
much is the
so-
comic?
Let's take
It's
a look
in
at
English
the price
Willow.
of the replica grapnel.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
That's
replica.
probably like, I don't know, $60.
So we want it to be
I
more
was
than
gonna
$70.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think it was though.
I reckon it could
It's-
be. Could be 120.
$84.
Oh! Yeah, but that comic book.
Now, the trade paperback of Batman Scooby-Doo Adventures
Aww.
collects
I don't think it's gonna
issues
be all
1
the
to
70.
12.
I hope
It's
it's
not
gonna
really
be all the
expensive.
Batman Scooby-Doo Adventures.
Oh
It
no.
is 19.
And you know what? If that wax warmer hadn't been worth a ridiculous amount of money, you would have been
Hey, you
totally
almost
fine.
had it. You just need to switch around the wax warmer and the comic.
Oh,
What the
I'm so
hell?
sorry, Greeno. Oh,
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah,
oh, buddy.
that's too bad.
What
It
the hell
is.
even is a wax warmer? I will never
And you-
know.
For wickless candles, apparently.
Mm.
Said Will with confidence.
That's right. It went comic, incense, shrapnel, cricket bat, chocolate chips, and Joker car. But because we're all mates here, so you win anyway.
Yay! You're going to Gotham!
Congratulations! It's a special book. What's the matter with Batman? Clinical
Oh.
psychologist Robin Rosenberg delves into the mind of Batman. He examines his problems, issues, and possible symptoms to determine whether he suffers from any of a variety of psychiatric disorders.
Oh my god! I wish I had a PhD so I could waste my time on writing a book
It's
like
Dr.
that.
Robin with
That's-
What's the Matter with Batman, valued at
I'm-
$6.19. And
You know
win.
what? I'm kind of into it. I'd read
It's an
that.
interesting book, actually.
That's what you're going to student debt for, isn't it?
Yeah.
To get a psych degree and write about Batman.
Yeah. If your name's Robin,
Yeah. Why
Oh
wouldn't-
my god, I can't believe it.
yeah, that's why she dressed up as Robin on the campaign.
Yeah, I hate
appreciate
it.
it. And also hate it.
Yeah.
Well, hang on, let me sell you on that one. There you go. Put it back up again. Ah, what a photo.
Terrible.
Oh, God. Terrible.
Terrible.
Here, look at the
Alright.
ISBN.
Rosenberg is uniquely qualified to examine Batman in this light. He writes college-level psychology textbooks and writes extensively about the psychology of superheroes.
Nice. You're gonna have to kill that music, Will. It's killing you. I can't hear you when
we
the
can't
music's
hear
on.
you, man.
There you go.
Anyway,
well done,
there you
everybody.
go. So
That is
Big
our Bat
winners.
show.
big winners.
Oh, yes.
How about that?
Yes.
And I'm sorry we were
Amazing.
about an hour late trying to make things work, and they didn't work.
That's okay. We got there in the end. Look at it. You've done this
did.
amazing thing. As always, Will. Very, very impressive.
Yeah.
Dude, you put in so much work. It's very, very impressive, and we love it, and we appreciate it. Okay,
Well, I think that's about it because it's almost 10 o'clock, so everyone must be desperate to go to sleep.
I need to go to the pee hole.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
Thank
That
you.
was
I
not
hope you
what
have,
I...
I hope you have a bit more than that in your home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I live in a place where I've only got a pee
Congratulations to
hole.
all our winners who won
Yes,
erasers
congrats everyone! Oh my god, yay!
and
winners.
treat cups
Yep, love a cup.
and the Batman
We got one
coloring
cup.
adventure.
I'm jealous of the
Still.
Treat cups. So make sure you get in touch with Quinny or the
Yeah.
periodic table of awesome, and we'll send out your prizes.
Such as they may be. It has been a joy. Thank you, Blue MM. Thank you, Predakanga, Adsky,
Thanks
everybody.
everyone.
And next month is anime. So I
Oh,
think we
shit.
might like to delve into some Japanese anime.
Yes.
And perhaps it
Color
might
nothing.
revolve around certain feudal characters known as samurai.
Yes. This was my suggestion because all I want to do
And then
is talk about
in
one
June,
anime.
I've pre-decided that since June is Pride Month, we're going to be looking at LGBTQI plus cartoons.
Gainame.
Yeah. Gainame.
You know what?
Yay.
I dig it. I'm into it. Gain a May away.
Gainame.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
And hopefully we might have Amy or someone else with us next month.
I'm sure we will.
And I think The Price is Right was fun, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll keep going with that because, whatever. I can't be bothered to
You've
make
already
another
done all
one
the hard
anymore.
work in building it.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. I'll be bothered.
Lovely. Well,
okay,
it's been a
thanks
pleasure.
for watching, everyone. Everyone, stay safe, wear a mask so you can come back and join us next time here on Animates.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. Have a great weekend.
I wanna live in a world full of heroes, not sit here counting zeros in a cubicle downtown. I wanna look out my window, see 'em flying, and swing across the horizon as I cheer 'em on so proud. Deep-powered girl keeps staring at her face, and call Colossus and have him teach me ways to carry exercise. I'd be one of the guys. Martial arts from iron fist and wall. I'll dance her up and teach her all my songs. Oh, I wanna live in a world full of heroes, not cooking up these heroes at my parents' restaurant now. I wanna yell